thought Novopay issues were over. Well, they ain't. The payroll system, which the government took over in 2014 after a series of problems, is still plaguing teachers on occasions. Teachers are receiving letters from Novopay telling them they were overpaid years prior, often 3 or 4 years ago. They're being told they have to pay that money back. Now, Checkpoint has seen multiple comments from teachers saying they were surprised when Novopay contacted them about historical overpayments and demanded they pay up. Many negotiated to pay it back, drip feed it, $10 or $20 per pay. Some spent years paying it back. But one story in particular caught our attention. Anne was in a permanent full-time teaching position in 2014 when she was in a car accident. Anne picks her own story up.
I was in a car accident and someone rear-ended me, and my injuries had me off work for 3 weeks. Apparently, I now know I only had 2 weeks of sick leave owing to me, but the school just paid me the 3 weeks that I was off through Novopay, obviously. And then 3 years after the accident, Novopay got on to me and said, "Oh, you owe us just over $900. I'm like, "What?" And they investigated and came back and said it was about the accident that I'd had 3 years previous to that, and that I had to go to ACC and claim that money so that I could pay Novopay back. I've just discovered through all my investigations, ACC won't give you, you can't claim from them after a year after the accident. But it took Novopay 3 years to realise they'd made a mistake. It's
Okay,
now
so
4 years
sorry.
ago.
So when was your accident? What year was your accident in? 2014?
Yeah.
And Novopay came to you when?
In April last year.
And now they're saying, we want
Now
you
now they've put it onto a debt collection agency.
for $900 of sick leave that you were paid in 2014.
That's correct, yeah.
It's gone to a debt collection agency.
Yes.
And you can't go to ACC, which, had anyone thought about it, you could have done at the time, because more than a year has passed since the accident.
Absolutely correct. And I've been reading up to find out what my rights are. And on the teacher's site that you saw us discussing this, somebody commented that there's a law. If your employer does something and pays you too much, they have to alert you within a working week, that they've made that mistake so that you can pay it back. It doesn't state anywhere in there that they can send you to a debt collector 4 years later.
That's the Wages Protection Act 1983. I have the relevant section in front of me now, and you're quite right. They have 5 days to let you know an overpayment was made. So what are you going to do now?
I'm just not going to pay it. And if they try to take me to court, I will be showing them that act that we've just been discussing and saying, hey, I'm not... Because it's not like I did anything wrong. The school made a mistake and paid me too much sick pay. Novopay didn't notice anything. Nobody told me to go to ACC, so I'm pretty sure if they take me to court, it's just going to be waived.
In the meantime, you are with a debt collection agency, which would affect your credit rating, wouldn't it?
Goodness, I hadn't thought of that. Yes.
In other words, if you don't do something, the next time you go to apply for a credit card or any form of debts, they're going to say, hold on a sec, you have an unpaid thing here.
Oh, my gosh.
Have you contacted Novopay?
Teachers aren't allowed to. Only the wages clerk at a school can contact them. And so I gave both Novopay and the debt collection permission to call the school to talk to that wages clerk about it. And, yeah, nothing's been done.
That's Anne, who was speaking to me earlier this afternoon. The Ministry of Education has yet to provide a response to her situation, despite us contacting them multiple times. Today, NZEI President Linda Stewart urges teachers to negotiate with Novopay about making incremental repayments, just drip feeding on payday. She told us it's not good enough that Novopay is contacting people years after the payments were made, and the issue should have been sorted closer to the time